So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Technologic, and today we're going to be talking about iOS 11.2.2. So Apple released iOS 11.2.2 today, a couple of hours ago, and the main aim for this update is to patch the Spectre and Meltdown vulnerabilities. So Meltdown was sort of patched in iOS 11.2, which came out last month, if any of you have that, which some of you probably do if you're not waiting for a jailbreak, and that provided a fix sort of for Meltdown, not a total fix, but it was a fix. So basically what Spectre and Meltdown are they are flaws in CPUs from like computers from like 20 years ago. So if you go back probably around 1995, 96 sort of time, a computer from that sort of time can be affected by Meltdown or Spectre. So it's on chips made by Intel, ARM and AMD, and it basically allows hackers to get into the device and modify settings and core components and stuff like that, so that obviously stuff can be changed, which in turn just means that basically in the end hackers are going to get access to stuff that you don't want hackers to have access to, such as photos and passwords. So all that bad stuff that you don't want a hacker to get access to, they can essentially get access to via Spectre or Meltdown. So there are websites if you want to check out the Spectre and Meltdown flaws themselves. There's spectreattack.com and meltdownattack.com, which lists literally everything about these with long articles and stuff like that, and at the top it's just got notes that they're going to want you to read straight away, which is really worth just looking at, just to see what's going on and to see how this attack works. Apple did say that the performance hit won't be very noticeable, but they have, like Intel and all that, have said there is going to be a performance hit. So if you update your phone to this, you will get a slight performance hit, but it won't be noticeable, and running benchmarks, it is hardly comparable. The single core sort of goes up and down a bit, but the single core is not like these benchmarks you can't just take for granted every time. They're going to be different every time, so you can get a totally different score each time that you try to run them or something. You're not always going to get the same score. So, but iOS 11.2.2 is definitely a very important update. And I mean, if you're one of them people waiting for a jailbreak, I mean, well, in a way it's worth staying there to wait for your jailbreak. But in a way, if you want to protect all your data in the future and all this personal stuff, then it's probably just a better idea to update and just kill these flaws for good. Now, when it comes to Spectre and Meltdown, there is no way to totally fix them. They are in the CPU, so basically updates can provide like mitigations and patches and stuff just to stop the hackers getting to that part of it. But this is only the base that's covered. I mean, it's always going to be there. Like whatever you do on your phone, there's always going to be Meltdown or Spectre vulnerability in the background. So it's not totally fixable or anything, and you can still be targeted with it. So the only way to totally fix it is new CPUs. So if you update, for example, like your iPhone 8 Plus, your iPhone 8, your iPhone 10, and you think, oh, they're like newest out, so you're going to be safe. The answer is no, you're not going to be safe, because Spectre is still there. I mean, you are going to be safe, right? So don't take that the wrong way. You are going to be safe, but Spectre is still there. And I mean, it goes in the background of the chip, so it's not going to be killed totally. It's patched, so the hackers can't actually access the information straight away that's being stored on the chip. But Spectre is not gone. It is going to be in the background of all these CPUs forever. It's like my iPhone 8 Plus, I updated it, and I'm protected, but Spectre's still there, and it's still in the background and that. So to be honest, just be careful what you install. Don't go around installing stuff from like these dodgy website thingies and apps and that. And I mean, if you're one of the people that check this channel for the technical content, feel free to ask like a question about what this app or that app does. Me or Connor will answer it. But if you want to install stuff, just be careful where it's coming from. I mean, the best thing to do is install it from the App Store and stuff, but obviously the App Store doesn't have unofficial stuff that you might want, which is where you have to sort of move on and install other things, which is obviously totally understandable, but we'll see. We will see. But with Spectre, just know that it's always there. But now with 11.2.2, it has been patched. Now with this update, there is literally no other features, no bug fixes, no battery features, no messages in iCloud. All the update was, and it was 74.5 megabytes for my 8 Plus, and all it was to patch the Spectre vulnerability. So there is nothing else in this update at all. So if this has helped you, then feel free to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.